Sauce Walka wants to murder Adam 22 for dropping this interview on YouTube, and I can't even blame him, bro. Because you do this to me. If anybody did to me what Adam just did to Sauce Walka, you got to sleep with your eyes open, man. In the words of Lil Durk, they just turned into a different animal, bro. I'm not letting this slide, bro. I don't care if Farrakhan gets involved, if the peace troops get involved, the United Nations get involved. I'm not letting this slide, bro. Oh, this white man is diabolical, man. This is Kylie. Adam just interviewed Sauce Walka's baby mama while she's wearing OVO merch as he's interviewing her, knowing that Sauce Walka and Drake is currently beefing. Now, Kylie is the baby mama who leaked the call between her and Sauce Walka, where Sauce Walka is going off on Drake and threatening to get Drake smoking his car shot up.
Don't say nothing about me with my baby mama or nothing, or I'm gonna handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a the consequences is.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the does it matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the does even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. It's shit on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a just like I get Drake smoked. I will get Drake car shot at. What the for real life, who the hell? I don't give a nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah, you do.
So, Sauce Walka hit me up after I dropped my video. He said, Flacco, cut the malarkey, man. You know I'm the real ism. I'm a P. We break these women, man. I'm not tripping because, Drake stuffed some beef stick in her, gave her some diabolical strokes and sent her home. I'm not upset about that because he sent her home with some paper. All right, and she gave the paper to me. I'm a pimp. I'm not upset at no man cracking one of my broads. That's what they supposed to do. Sauce Walka said, bro, Flacco, I was upset because Drake and Adam 22 was gossiping about me, and Adam talked about it on his podcast. That's why I was yelling at her and letting her know I can get Drake smoke too if Drake played with me. All right, because again, her and Drake was dealing at the time. She was giving him an attitude. Drake was dissing him. He felt like they was both against him, and he went crazy. And he would release messages where he says, I sent her to Drake. Like, I sent her at Drake. So I'm not upset. But here's the thing, okay? She did this interview. And during this interview, she essentially said, that's not true, okay? Now, this is a he said, she said situation. You guys are going to hear both sides. And it's up to you to decide which side is the truth.
I met him back in 2024 on his birthday that he had in Houston.
Okay, and you were just at the club or something?
Yeah, it was like a private event. Or it was kind of open to the public or something, and then I was invited, so I went, and I brought a lot of my friends with me. I think I was with 8 or 9 girls, we're all bad BBLs, look pretty, look good. Mm-hmm. So it caused a lot of attention.
Okay.
He came up and introduced himself to all of us.
Okay. And how long did it take before he figured out that you were Sauce Walka's baby mama? Because him and Sauce have been kind of trading words for really since the very beginning of Drake's career, which is kind of crazy. A lot of people are just realizing that now.
I don't know, maybe.
Okay.
Fairly quickly.
He figured it out.
Yeah.
Before we get this video started, if you want to learn how I made $142,000 from YouTube this month, join my community by clicking a link in the description. That's where I give you guys all the tools to grow on YouTube and make money, as well as offer you guys the opportunity to make videos with me, to do joint videos, joint reactions that get posted on both our channels. I also promote your videos on my social media pages. Don't you want to work with me? Click the link in my description to join my community. Let's get started. Let's grind. Let's make money together.
And prior, let's go back to the birthday party. My baby daddy went to the birthday party.
Sauce was there.
Yes.
Okay.
And he knew I was there. He had his little minions running around my section, keeping an eye on me. And then from what I heard, he was there for about 5 minutes and left because he was uncomfortable that I was there, and I'm sure he knew what was about to go down.
Oh, wait, what was going to go down?
I'm sure he knew Drake was going to talk to me, and I was going to do what I was going to do, and I'm sure he had a gut feeling about it, and he didn't want to see it happen in person.
Oh, wow. And yeah, I could imagine. That would be tough.
Leaving out the spot early because you know your BM a goer and you don't want your chest to hurt is a different type of pain, man. That ain't cool. But the significance of this and her telling this is her essentially illustrating, hey, me and Sauce was not even seeing eye to eye. He was avoiding me. So how he sent me at Drake, or how he sent me to go at Drake to get his money and give it back to him, if me and him wasn't seeing eye to eye, I was going there because I wanted to sleep with Drake and I was going to get Drake no matter what. Now, Sauce probably found out after the fact, right? And when him and the girl got back cool, was kind of cool with her still effing with Drake. But Drake apparently sniped Sauce Walka's baby mama when Sauce Walka and the BM was not seeing eye to eye. And this is even colder when you take into consideration Sauce Walka was at Drake's birthday party. That means Sauce Walka and Drake have finally gotten on some solid terms and have squashed the beef after a decade of beefing. And right when they squashed the beef, Drake sniped his baby mama. Yo, Drake a cold one, man. Now, it gets significantly worse after this.
Did he talk about Drake a lot?
Yeah. So, ever since my relationship with him, and that was 2 years ago, you know, ever since that happened, almost every conversation I have with him, with my baby daddy, he mentions Drake in one way or another. If I ask him and I'm like, hey, can you give me some money for Splash so I can, you know, pay for his daycare this month?
Your child is named Splash, for the record.
Splash, yes.
Okay.
No, call Drake. He can do it.
So he was really butthurt about that one, huh?
Yeah.
Because
90% of our conflict at this moment is because of Drake. And I'm like, that happened 2 years ago. Get over it. Like, why do you have your nuts in a twist over this man so badly? Like,
fear women. Fear women. The broad went and got cracked by your top op. Her baby daddy's top op for 10 years. She went and got dug out, got cracked by him on the first night. He threw a pebble in the ripples. Drake was so deep in the recoil, he threw a pebble in it, bruh. Gave her devious, diabolical, stiff strokes to his top op. And she's asking, man, why are you upset bro, why are you still upset? Man, hey, bruh. Man, listen, man, transgressions like that is how you get your kid disowned, man. I'm just being real. Drake a evil villain, bruh. Drake a evil villain, cuz. Drake had a pimp in distress. Drake had Sauce Walka, who is the symbol of pimping in Houston, down south. When it comes to down south pimping, Sauce Walka is the figurehead. Drake had the figurehead of pimping in distress, calling a broad, asking, hey, man, yo, did you get my pee up? Nah, bro, you wouldn't get my pee up, did you? Nah, man, you wouldn't do that. Nah, man, you playing. That's crazy. Yo, if I'm Sauce, I would have came out and said, hey, bruh, the broad got to choosing, right? You know, she's disloyal. She smashed my biggest op, man. You know how it goes, man. You know, I had to lay some straightening down. That would be understandable. But when you come out and say, I sent her, I'm not tender, then she comes out and say, yo, I smashed Drake the first night when me and Sauce wasn't seeing eye to eye. That's bad. That's bad, Sauce. Tendernism can't exist in your DNA, man. You from the cloth. You from the church. Yo, Drake's so diabolical. Drake's such a mastermind. Understand what Drake did. Drake didn't just take her home, crack the first night. That would be too easy, right? Sauce Walka wouldn't suffer enough if he did that. What Drake did is how I know Drake is really a chess player with this. Drake smashed her, and instead of like smashing her and then ignoring her and abandoning her, what that would do, that would decrease her value. That would have her thinking, man, I'm really not ish. He smashed me, he abandoned me, he never talked to me again. She will go back to Sauce immediately because she's thinking that's the best I could do. But what Drake did was he smashed her, he cracked her, started paying her bills, started taking care of her, had her thinking there was a future with Drake. And you know what that does? That like boosts up her sense of self, her sense of value. She now begins to think she's really worth it. Drake had this trench baby, this mud baby, this broad with not $1 to her name. Drake had her thinking she was Princess Diana, man. She started to forget she was a hoe. Like, she started to forget she was an OF bop. Drake had her thinking she was up here. The bra started messing with a billionaire and started looking at Sauce as if Sauce was nothing to her. And Drake is now responsible because he treated her well for all the turmoil and relationship between her and Sauce. And it's even more diabolical because you know Drake had no intentions on ever taking her seriously.
Like, when did he find out that you were spending time with Drake? Like, how did
I think
that?
he knew almost immediately from the party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And then I remember the next day I woke up to him sending me a text message saying, I'm sorry and I love you. Let's, make this work for Splash and do what we need to do for Splash. And I just remember laughing at my phone like, you're pathetic.
Drake, that man wanted his family back, man. That man was begging for his family back, Drake. And you ain't let up on the bra, man. You ain't released the bra to go back home. What kind of man? Yo, that we asked, what did Drake do to make them ninjas so mad when the entire industry gathered up around Kendrick Lamar to go at Drake? Now we understand. Now we understand, bruh, why Drake has them ninjas so mad. And I'll be real, I can't blame him, bruh. I think even the worst dudes, if you dealing with a girl, man, and you know you're not taking her seriously, you already hit it a good couple of times, and you get wind that her baby daddy is begging for his family back, and you're the only one who's standing in the way of that black family structure, that two-parent household, you're the only one standing in the way for the bro to go back home. I think most of us, man, will exercise some decorum, will exercise some level of sympathy, man, and send the bro back home, man. But not Drake, bruh. Sauce Walka was begging to get his bra back, and Drake wouldn't let her go back home. Nah, you cold, bro. This is not cool, man. This is not straight, bro. Sauce Walka has to send a cease and desist to this immediately. You cannot afford for a Sauce Walka fan to hear this. It's going to affect how we listen to the music. I'm being dead serious when I say this. It affects how we digest the music. I can't listen to my favorite Sauce Walka songs the same after. I just can't. I'm sorry. And I'm being dead serious here, man. I'm thinking about my favorite Sauce Walka songs, and the only thing popping up in my head is the Tony Ayo meme. Like, we're not here breaking on a bit like Dolomite. Sauce in my body, yeah, side to side. Pimping on a bit, F selling what? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Right? We know a bit, we ask a bit. Don't get your funny up, get your money up. You don't. Come on, man. Yo, Sauce, you gotta stop this dead in its tracks, man. You got to address this head on. This is not cool.
You're only doing this because you saw me at Drake's party.
Right.
That's it.
Okay, as far as like as men, how would you compare Sauce to Drake? Like, who's more of a man, or who's like the better dude overall from your perspective?
I'll be 100% hands down Drake.
Why?
Like, if on a scale, Drake would be up here and my baby daddy would be on the floor. Oh. You're a fucking Drake, you fucking da 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 da. They're fucking laughing at me. Adam 22. It just was never ending.
I mean, honestly, if I had to like summarize the gist of what Drake told me about him, it was basically like, he don't got money like that, and this whole like cool player persona is cap.
Fucking fake.
He's like a psycho.
He still calls me to this day asking me for money.
Really?
Yes, and I'm like, dude, why?
But you have control of your OnlyFans now.
Yeah,
okay.
For sure, and all of my money. And mind you, I have grown and evolved, and I'm so much better now that I'm not in his life. And he sees that, and he's like, calls me, he's like, hey, can I get 30,000? And I'm like, for what, dude? Like, go buy some fucking diapers.
30,000? Yeah. What, like, why would he need to borrow 30,000?
That's what I say.
What the
I thought you have $22 million.
Yeah, and he's like taking pictures with like, looks like many hundreds of thousands or like $1 million in cash. And just kind of weird. Like, why do you have $1 million in cash? I don't know if like the IRS would take interest in that or anything, but I don't know. But
I hope so.
you would like to see him get audited?
He needs to.
I don't want to like speak that into existence, but they do like a hotline where you like tell the IRS to investigate people and they'll like reward you.
Adam, yo, be careful out here, man. Be careful out here, bruh. This is a dangerous game, bruh. You asking a baby mama, you telling the spiteful BM who was spiteful enough to sleep with his top op, his biggest enemy in the world at the time for 10 years. She was spiteful enough to do that. Now you're telling her step by step on how to report him for IRS fraud, to get him audited, put him in jail. Yo, when Sauce run into you, Adam, hey, bro, it's gonna be bad, man. This is just cold, man. I don't think content is ever this serious, bro. It's never this serious, man. Get that man a prison sentence over some content beef. Yo, Sauce, leave this white man alone, bro. It ain't worth Sauce. Leave this white boy alone, bro. It ain't worth it. This white man don't play fair, straight up. Now, she breaks down where she believes the Drake and Sauce Walka beef stems from. And I think this is probably one of the dumbest reasons to hate somebody or to dislike somebody, but she breaks it down. Now, it's no secret because I think Sauce Walka also admitted that him and Drake is beefing because Drake didn't give a feature, Drake didn't give back to the city, and that's why. Now, she also confirmed the story that I already told, which is when Drake was like up and coming in Houston in like 07, 08, Sauce pull up on Drake for a feature, Drake didn't give it. 08, 09, Sauce pull up on Drake for a feature, for like a feature to check him. Drake had a gun on him. Drake didn't back down, and that was like the beginning of their beef. And since then, Drake hasn't given Sauce Walka a feature. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Did Adam go too far? Let me know, okay? If you're still watching this video and you want to watch another dope video, click on this video right here to find out how Chud the Builder, like racist friends, just started a race riot outside the Carmelo Anthony trial. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to see you guys in this Carmelo Anthony and Chud video. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.